Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again. It's the Chad and Big D, and we're here for one thing. Ba-bam! The crowning of the king.
That's right.
Or queen.
Or, well, yeah. Well, we'll get to that, Chad. We recently just went to Chinlock Wrestling's crowning of the king. Local independent wrestling here in Kingston. Really great wrestling company.
Great matches.
Great matches. Put on a really great event. We're just going to kind of review it, run down the card, and talk about it.
It was a great show, and we had our first exclusive match.
That's right, which we'll also get to.
Which actually turned out to be bigger than it was.
Yeah, bigger than expected.
Also, talking about the ladies, Sam Kelly, Katrina Creed, we're going to send your videos out this week on mental wellness.
Mental wealth?
Mental wealth. No, mental wellness Wednesday.
Did you just stroke?
Maybe a little bit. Oh yeah, head trauma.
Yeah, head trauma.
And the crown is, is hard.
It's fitting.
It is. So basically, we're gonna get down to the breakdown of the show, which was
the show opened up a pre-show match with
sorry, Bird.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, it was Strongbow Patterson and Kemp Kendrick.
Yep.
Great start off, and actually it was a first win by Kemp.
Yeah, it was, So good for him.
Amazing job.
They're both really good.
Real good athletes. Strongbow Patterson is a student here at Chinlock, doing a great job of, learning.
He is.
And just like in the last couple of matches I've seen him, he's great going forward. Got an amazing, elbow drop, and he shakes it up. And he's ready to go,
For sure.
It's nice to see that.
For being so new and
exactly. And, again,
really good.
Kemp Kendrick is pretty new himself, right? Trained through Quebec with Carlo Duke.
Yep.
So he's one to look forward to as well. We'll have more coming up with him.
Yeah, it was a great, it was the pre-show match, but
which is great.
It could have been anywhere on the card.
Exactly.
It was really good. Yeah.
And beginning match was a good one too. Freak Nation and Hattie and Al Bell.
I love Freak Nation so much.
They have to be my favorite tag team going right now.
Yeah. No, I'd say the brothers, but
the Good Brothers are great. We'll get to them. Yeah. Freak Nation for me, it's just that they're overall freaknish.
Yeah.
Freaknish. That's the word.
Yeah,
it's a word now.
We just invented a word. I think. Well, from the Chad's vocabulary or dictionary.
From the two freaks that we got for the Freak Nation.
But they're so over. They're one of the most popular attractions at any Ontario wrestling, but especially for Chinlock. Their line at intermission.
I know.
By far.
Well, it took us again 10 minutes to get a picture with them.
Right.
So and we're celebrities.
Yeah.
So,
they should have got pictures with us.
I know, right?
Right.
We'll talk about this next time, boys, for sure.
But Sideshow Jack and Madman Taylor, they went over. It was really good match. They always put on a solid show. Yeah. They're so good in the ring, their timing.
Definitely. I'm hoping they come up again, real soon to September 16th, 11th.
They are, yeah. I believe they've been announced to, forget the match, but I'll put it in there in a little blurb.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, great tag team match as always.
Maybe contenders for the tag team titles.
That would be awesome.
That would be a great match.
The Brothers and Freak Nation, that would be a great match.
Mega Douches exclusive.
That's right, yeah. But, awesome job by those guys, as always. They're really good. Check them out, Freak Nation.
Yeah, and then we had our first women's match on the card, which was, again, a barn burner. The Selfie Queen.
Yeah, Selfie Queen.
I want to say self-made woman, but Selfie Queen.
She is
Jessie
self-made woman. But,
and coincidentally, the number one...
Yeah, first ever Chinlock champion. Yeah.
So she
took on Danny Leo.
Yeah.
Like you said, a barn burner of a match. A lot of back and forth between them.
Danny's a great asset. When she was down here before, she took the W. Over Katrina Creed, which was in a sense amazing at that.
Yeah.
But she fought hard. But Jessie Mack, being the vet that she is, shut that down quick.
Shut it down hard. Right? So she took she gave her a couple power bombs and holy smokes.
Jessie Mack means business. She really does. Yeah. And coming forward, I could see her maybe trying to join the Rumble to get her shot back at the championship.
100%. You could see that too.
She's a wily veteran and she knows no pain.
Yep.
from some of the matches I've watched. So
oh yeah, she's a killer in the ring. Right? Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in there with her. I can tell you that.
No, for sure.
Yeah, great match by the ladies there. Yeah.
And then, came the Haas match. Mark Haas.
Oh God!
Against Nick Sullivan.
Mark House.
Mark House.
Yeah. His house. Whose house?
Yeah.
Mark House.
Yeah.
Really great guy. Actually, I talked to him quite a bit. I talked to him a little bit after the show. That bump he took over the top rope
was.
And like crazy. He landed on the floor and
like
cement. Yeah, this isn't WWE. Like he legitimately crashed onto the floor.
Yeah.
I asked him like, how did you not die or like break your ankles and turn your legs into tubes of dust?
Yeah.
And he was just like, many years of training, my friend, and he's a total pro. Like he. Bumping all around for Nick Sullivan, who's just a big tank of a guy.
Like he reminds me of like a Mark Henry kind of guy.
Yeah,
that body. And
very similar. Just a beast. Just a monster of a guy. And Mark House, like they put on a great show. It was like the classic like big man, little man. Even though Mark House is not a little man,
not at all. Like they're two huge guys.
Yeah, and they put on a clinic of a real good example of like big man, little man kind of thing. But back and forth between like, is Sullivan going to go down? Then he went down, like big pop.
Yeah.
So kudos to those guys. It was a really, really good match.
Very good. Yeah.
They put on a clinic for sure. You could tell they've both been in the business for a long time, and they're total pros. Like, total pros.
No.
Yeah. Great match. Great match.
Yeah. Then we came to Paw Patrol against.
Oh yes, the Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Paw Parole.
Sorry.
Against
Alexei Ormarov.
Yeah, and Alexei, and again, it was a great tag team match. I love Alexei and Max Carnage. Like those guys are just vicious in the ring. Like they know they're old school. Like the classic heel.
Yeah.
Throwing CJ Felony and the good boy around like they're nothing. Like they are tanks. Like just solid, strong guys. It was really hard hitting back and forth. Especially the good boy, he put on a great job for being, again, so new.
Relatively new, and I mean, as a tag team who just started, and this is probably the only good thing I'm going to say about Felony, because we still have, and like for me, I'm still like watch your back, Jack,
sure,
still a couple things. Just because you wear a T-shirt, hug an old guy, and shake a few hands doesn't mean you fully turned a new leaf.
Yeah, okay,
so,
that's fair.
Tag team wrestling is dependent on hardcore, united tag teams,
For sure.
So we'll see coming up, they were talking about tag team title run.
Yeah.
We'll see,
Yeah,
definitely.
I could see that for sure. But they put on a great match. It was again, it was real back and forth. Max Carnage is just an animal.
Just crazy.
Just jeez.
Yeah, and we're going to get back to him actually just in a minute because that was the show that went on before intermission.
Right, yes. Oh yeah, well we kind of skipped over what was announced. So the Prodigy, which we'll get to his match, but Prodigy Sean Murphy,
who is from Kingston.
From Kingston, local boy. Check him out. He's definitely going places. He's going to be the first entrant in the Chinlock Rumble coming up on September 16th. And entrant number 2, Max Carnage came out to kind of interrupt and went all psycho kind of crazy. So he's going to be entrant number 2 in the Rumble. So
I wouldn't say psycho crazy.
He definitely went psycho crazy.
Well, I mean, Max has obviously Max has a certain way of dealing with things, but I mean, you got to understand, like from Max's point, from me anyways, from where I'm watching, Sean Murphy's a new guy. Jan Murphy, kind of,
Are they related?
Hey.
Maybe.
Nepotism.
Yeah.
We'll be watching. Max, keep an eye on that.
Taking it down.
No, but I mean, Max has been there for a while. There's not been a title. I haven't seen him in a title opportunity already.
No.
Sean Murphy just comes into town because, he's one of Seth Rollins' boys.
Yeah.
And, maybe he's getting something that he shouldn't when Max is, he's been pushing hard,
Yeah.
He got left behind after CJ Flopperwitz. Decided to go all friendly, so.
Yeah.
I can't blame him for getting a little miffed.
A little miffed.
Yeah. So
well, if that's what you call miffed, I'd hate to see what you call psycho or whatever I said.
Well, it's going to come. I'm telling you, Max is not.
But that's going to be exciting.
It's going to be a great rumble. It's going to be a great.
It's going to be super exciting. A great pick for number 1 and number 2. Definitely. It led into what was next on the card?
Actually, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy, local boy, the prodigy, Sean Murphy, putting on a clinic. His hometown debut in Kingston.
Great guy.
Yes.
Great guy.
Yeah, super
Comes
awesome.
From a great family.
Yep.
I met some of them outside. They're great.
Yep.
He showed up with, honestly, the biggest cheering section.
I've ever seen.
The
guys that had Murphy written on their chest.
Yeah, topless. This is the most topless man I've ever seen at a wrestling event ever.
Yep. But, you could tell that he knows where he's at in the ring. His timing is really good.
And he's hungry.
And he's hungry to make a name for himself. And, hi. Don't mind my son, but
we're still douche taker.
Douche taker is over there. But took on Ryan Rogan.
I love Ryan Rogan.
Yeah,
best moonsault on the Indies.
Yeah, we've gloated over him before, and I love his gimmick. The poor man, spare some change, governor.
Kind of wasn't happy when you gave him one of our stickers.
No, you just tossed it into the air and
made a kid happy. So it's okay.
Made a kid happy.
Yeah.
But they put on a great match. Yeah, Ryan Rogan went for the moonsault
and missed.
He's
lucky.
God,
if he hit that, Murph would have been done.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, but 100%. No, again, great job. Home debut by Sean Murphy, the prodigy.
Pick up the W.
And we look forward to seeing a little bit more of you for sure.
I see a lot.
The Rumble's going to be a hard fought battle for Junior.
Yep. Is he going to do Shawn Michaels and go number 1 all the way and win?
No, I think Max is going to go number 2.
No,
that's my pick.
No, you heard it here first, folks. I'm picking Sean Murphy to win the Rumble.
Chad's picking the Carnage.
The Carnage? Okay.
I love Carnage, man.
Well, we'll see.
Chad loves wild things.
That's certainly true. But yeah, great match by those guys. Yeah. Led into
the good boys. The good brothers.
The good brothers.
The good boys.
Sorry, KL. Head trauma. The brothers taking on Hart and Joey Valentine for the tag title, and that
was another good match.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
They both apparently were trained by the Harts, so you knew beforehand that this was going to be like a 5-star match, and it did. It turned out that way
for sure. I love KL Shock and Paulie Platinum. Like their gimmick is just hilarious, and it goes with their in-ring work because their in-ring is so good. Like they just gel and mesh so well, right? So
no, as people and as a team, like it's just
they're so over too, right?
Like, in and out.
Yep.
No, they're great. I mean, and they went up against a good bunch too. So it's not like they're facing sloughs.
Nope. No, so in ring vets, lots of years of experience. Hard experience. Yeah. Coming from like Calgary, like Hart Dungeon, stuff like that. They don't train.
They don't train
wimps.
Weasels out there,
right. But great job, the brothers.
Once again
retained, and
it should be interesting going forward to see the tag team.
There's so many good tag teams now at Chinlock. It's crazy.
So it'll be interesting. I mean, it could go a number of different ways depending on who wants to tag up. And,
who wants it more. Yeah, for sure.
So we'll see coming up. I mean, the show on September 16th is probably going to be pretty huge. So I'm sure we'll see a tag team title match. Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's a triple threat.
It's
a triple threat. Brothers, Freak Nation, and... help me out. Somebody else. Somebody else. I'll put the graphic up.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's going to be a great match. Obviously, like KL Shock and Paulie Platinum are just amazing.
Yeah. So. And then you got Freak Nation in there.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Yeah. Like the four of them is going to be amazing. Yeah. So, the other team, is
to be announced.
No, it's already been announced, but it's ceased my mind, and I can't check my phone because we're filming this on on my phone. But so it led into
the best match of the night.
The
Mega Douche exclusive.
Doink the Clown versus Mabel.
Not even close.
No.
The Inspiration Sam Kelly versus the Cobra Katrina Creed.
That's right. Yeah, it was announced earlier on in the event that Ray St. John couldn't defend the title due to injury. So Jan Murphy was actually interrupted by CJ Felony.
Yeah.
And they smoothed things over, and basically CJ Felony convinced CEO Jan Murphy to let the ladies compete for the heavyweight championship, because at Chinlock it's all about equality and they don't have a women's title. Any woman is the same as man, that kind of thing. So our Rassle This exclusive match was actually bumped to the main event and for the heavyweight championship,
which is amazing.
I almost cried.
Yeah.
Deep down, oh my God. Yeah. I didn't want my makeup to run. Yeah. Right. But
I cried under my mask.
Yeah. But yeah, Sam Kelly and Katrina Creed
brought the house down.
Oh God, yeah, they put on just an
amazing show.
The back and forth, the story they were telling in the ring. It was funny because I always cheer for the bad guy or the heel. So when I was cheering, like, yeah, Katrina, and then Sam's like, Katrina,
I know.
like giving me heat.
That's what happens when we have both sides.
Yeah, But they put on a great main event and. Rolled her up, 1, 2, 3. New Chinlock heavyweight champion Sam Kelly. Yeah, inspiration. Congrats to her. You could tell deep down that she was overcome with joy and
that's
like a huge
part about independent wrestling for me. For sure, is like
her signing all those little girls things and
honestly, as a champion, there's no better person right now that you could put on a postcard to advertise your company than Sam Kelly.
Oh, I agree for sure.
I met her and Katrina earlier on in the evening, and they were both again amazing women outside the ring.
Yeah, for sure.
In their communities. So it's nice to see that good people, regardless, are getting shots at the title. And she got her just due finally. Yeah. Only a couple years in the business. So congratulations again, Sam Kelly from the Mega Douches. And we look forward to seeing you in the Fatal 4-Way here coming September 16th.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Crazy.
Yeah, and Jesse Mack is in that, I believe. Yeah, it's Jesse Mack, Danny Leo, Wanda, and Sam Kelly. 4-way for the title. That is going to be a barn burner for sure.
I'm going to love it.
Yeah,
love it.
But yeah, the congrats to the ladies again. They put on a great show. And
congrats to Chinlock for putting on another great card.
Yep, it was Fred Dunn Appreciation Night. They did a great job.
They raised over $1,000 for him that night.
That's amazing.
Just in house.
Yeah,
just
that's
in-house.
Amazing.
So it's just it's great. The guy deserves it
for sure.
He's 100%. Been a family member for Chinlock for the last couple of years.
Long
and he actually was the one who presented the title to Sam Kelly, which is even better. It's family to family kind of deal.
Nice little.
And that's the way Chinlock makes you feel, right? So
for sure,
100%. Great.
Yeah,
great.
All around, great event.
We're going to be there September 16th.
Yep.
For the Legends event. There's so much stuff coming up for us in the summertime. There's also another Fred Dunn event coming up at Zorba's with a friend of mine from the Royal Tavern. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. We got interviews with...
Are you working the door?
I'm working the door.
That's going to be amazing.
Title and mask in hand. So
yeah,
if you want
handing out Rassle This flyers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The cover is to subscribe. That's all.
Yeah. Or you get beat.
or you get a chair shot.
Or you get a chair shot. Or a belt shot.
Like I said, again, the ladies' interviews are coming up this week. We also have the one and only Intercontinental Champion and two-time Tag Team Champion.
Two-time?
Two-time.
Four-time.
Four-time. Head drum.
Yeah.
Joe the Mountie.
Yep, that's coming up. It's actually in the finishing stages of editing process with our executive producer. Get well to our executive producer, Rob Rhines. Had a little injury, but surgery and everything, he's on the mend. So
that's what you get for being a almost 40-year-old man riding a skateboard.
Well, he was doing what he loved. So
I know. And that's what we suggest. You got to do what you love. Be happy, people.
That's right.
All right.
So that's it. Yeah, that kind of wraps up our Chinlock update. And
it's been a great one.
Yeah.
Been a good summer so far. Do you like my crown?
I do. Yeah. I should have wore it now. Thinking I did have another one. But
I know. But it would have made your makeup brand anyways.
Yeah, I know. But
we're still gorgeous.
Yeah. What can you do?
The champs.
That's right.
All right, people.
Well, that's it.
Can't wrestle each other.
Rassle This.
Dig it.
We'll see you next time.
Gods.